Monday, April 9th, 2018, 6:30. Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everybody, for coming. We are down 2 selectmen tonight, so we will continue with the road of march for the community. Meeting minutes for 3/20/18.
I make a motion to accept the meeting minutes from the budget workshop meeting of March 20th, 2018, as written.
Okay, I have a motion, I have a second. Are you on that one, Doug?
I'm not.
Okay, I'll second that. Any other discussion? I see none. Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
I'll abstain.
And I vote yes as well.
I would make a motion that we accept the minutes of March 22nd, 2018, March 26th, 2018, March 27th, 2018, and 4/2/18 as written.
Okay, I have a motion for 3/22, 3/26, 3/27, and 4/2. Have a second?
Second.
I have a motion, second. Any other discussion? I see none. Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well. New business, actually, before I get to that, any public comments? Any public comments? Jeff? Anything? Just checking. Anything else? I see none. Okay, great, moving on. New business, appointments and introductions, Mr. Tenzini?
Mr. Chairman, I'm pleased to introduce to you Officer Nicholas Matarosian and Officer Sean Sawicki, who have both joined us as full-time police officers with the Templeton Police Department.
No way, really? Wow,
Excellent.
congratulations.
Welcome. Congratulations.
Wow.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Remember his face.
yeah,
I'm sure they'll see it often.
I'm sure they will.
You keep
Thanks,
quiet.
gentlemen, so much. I appreciate your service, okay?
And those are the only introductions we have for you this evening, Mr.
Okay,
Chairman.
great. You guys don't have to stay if you don't want to. Just letting you know. One-day liquor license on Valley View Farm. Yes, Holly.
Myself?
Either one of you? Doesn't matter.
Just identify yourself, please.
Liz Penny, Raider Gardens, Commerce.
Yes, ma'am.
And Valley View Farm is hosting a business after-hours networking event Wednesday, April 18th on the premises. We have Moon Hill Brewing Company providing beer and wine for the evening. It will be given away for free, and it is a networking evening for chamber members and invited guests.
Excellent, excellent. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, it's just, we're trying to, this is kind of the starting phase of, I know that, getting a liquor license doesn't have to do with agriculture too much, but sometimes that works its way around as far as networking with people, trying to get agritourism back into here through, I just opened up a meat shop, which you guys, it's been open, but I rearranged my machinery and made it a little more user-friendly for people to come in and purchase product.
Great.
So I just figured it's a great way to network and try to bring more business to the area, and, maybe we can get more people into agriculture. So it's, in a long route, it really is kind of a agricultural event.
Great. All right, super.
We do have all the paperwork and the certificate of insurance.
We do, okay.
All right.
Great.
Well, I would make a motion then that we issue a one-day liquor license to Valley View Farm.
1 second.
Oh.
Yes, Chief.
Where he doesn't have a liquor license now, will he have to get inspected like other liquor license establishments by myself and the building inspector?
That's a great question. For a 1 day, I don't believe that would be needed, I don't think.
I don't believe so.
Does it still go to the ABCC, correct?
Yes.
This will be held in a tent, by the way, not in a building.
Then
All right.
It just,
the tent needs
Needs to be inspected then.
Yeah.
Then the tent would, if it's inside a
Really
dwelling,
fireproof.
yeah, it's one of the,
it's like a big top tent?
yeah,
or-
kind of that, one of those deals, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, technically, the tent, if there's any heating, chafing, and it has to have the appropriate fire resistance tag on the tent.
Okay,
I'll say that won't be an issue, right, Chief?
No, not on my end,
Okay.
it's not, no.
I think you just, if you
The,
want,
the chief will help you through it.
Yeah,
You'll find him
I'll
very
contact you when it's up.
Yeah.
How's that?
just, obviously, if you want to make the motion, just make it
Yeah.
with the, with that
Make sure if anything.
little caveat.
All right, so I'll amend my
He's
motion
gonna be again,
to
I'm going to see him.
be subject to, I'll amend the motion to be subject to passing the inspections, safety inspections.
Okay, the
And for the date of
date of,
It's the 18th.
April 18th.
Yeah, Wednesday, April 18th, from 5 PM to 7 PM.
have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion second, any other discussion? I see none. Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well.
Good luck.
Thank you both, good luck. I'm sure it's gonna be a great, great evening for the
Yeah, I
farm
think
and
so.
and
Exciting.
for the town.
It's different and new, so,
Absolutely. Different and new is good.
thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Change of Sunday hours liquor license for Thirsty Turtle. Okay, we have representative? Yeah, come on up. There should be a seat behind that desk, right? Just identify yourself, sir.
Jason Arsenal, owner of Thirsty Pub.
Okay, great. So we got your email.
Yep.
You wanna change your hours?
I was hoping that we could move it a little earlier. I've noticed a few times in there, people come in early for breakfast and we're not able to serve and they leave to go other places. I just want to be competitive. I'm not looking for, to rewrite history here. I just want to be competitive with other places,
And this is just for Sunday,
Just for Sunday, yes.
and you wanna start what time?
I think Holly had talked to Kate Richard, the manager, and she had said to just put 9 o'clock in. I don't know what the laws are exactly. From what I read, it looks like 10 o'clock is the legal time, which I would be thrilled if we could do 10 o'clock.
Right,
Yeah.
that's a Sunday.
Yep.
So it'll be 10 a.m. I guess you'd be like serving mimosas and,
Yeah,
Bloody Marys and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
not that I'm a mimosa fan, I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
I'm not really, I just know about them. Okay, all the paperwork in? Okay,
So everything's in order, paperwork, taxes, all of that? Yep.
Yes.
okay, super.
Police chief's not here. Do you know, Holly, do we have any other establishments that have a 10 AM on Sunday?
We do, we just did one for, I believe it was Otter River
Sportsman's Club,
Sportsman's.
we did.
Club.
All right. Okay, I would make a motion that we grant the early serving time to the Thirsty Turtle on Sundays at 10 AM.
Okay, have a motion, have a second?
Second.
Motion second, any other discussion? I see none. Julie?
Yes.
Yes.
And I vote yes as well.
Good luck.
Okay,
very
good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
We'll make sure the paperwork is signed, and
So-
Holly will be in touch with you.
Okay, so will that be effective,
That goes into effect as soon as the board votes it, so,
Okay.
but you need to have the license in hand, obviously.
right?
Right, the license has to be in hand.
Yeah, if you wanna
Okay.
come pick that up tomorrow, have Kate stop in,
All right, awesome.
I'll have that ready.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thanks for doing business.
5 o'clock somewhere. Roger? 10 a.m. 7 Millstone Circle, right to first refusal. These are the same, Mr. Tanzini, correct?
They are, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for that.
I would make a motion that we waive our right to, or exercise our right for first.
Well, if you want to exercise it, that means we're going to buy it.
Right,
Okay,
we
we
can't
wanna-
exercise
We
it.
want to waive the right of first refusal.
Okay, we want to waive the right of
If
first
we're going to follow the
refusal.
precedent.
Yeah.
I'm not buying anything.
All right, so I'd make the motion to waive the right of first refusal on 7 Millstone Circle.
Okay, I have a motion, have a second?
Second.
Motion second, any other discussion? I see none. Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well.
Almost bought that, Doug.
Almost bought that one, Doug.
Well, it seemed
Yep.
backwards to me, that
I know it does, I know.
right of first refusal,
I
but we're
know.
waiving.
Right,
Yeah, so, but I get it now.
yeah, but you would have bought it. Okay, action on the final budget approval. Mr. Tanzini?
So, last Monday evening, we went through all of the revisions to the budget, two additions that had been found during the course of the budget review, and a number of reductions that were made once we had a final number from the regional school district. That results in a bottom line budget of $8,220,231, as I've given you on the front side of this, and reflects, just to go back upon it quickly, the override for public safety of $470,246, which is 75 cents on the tax rate. And I just want to make sure that this continues to be agreeable to everybody, and that the board fixes the $8,220,231 as the budget number.
Okay. Has the advisory committee received a copy of this?
Not yet. I do have here a memo that is been prepared to go to them tomorrow upon your final action tonight. We'll give them the final pages that were changed, every page.
Okay.
There was an addition or a cut made through that process. The final warrant, which we have here for your signature, and a copy of the electronic spreadsheet. And I've offered, and Jeff and I will work out what night is most appropriate if needed at all. I've offered to go back in and go through any questions, because not all of his members were able to make all of the budget presentations.
Understood. Yeah. And the advisory committee is okay with that? Okay. We're all on the same team, I just want to make sure. We're not, right. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes,
Could you do the breakdown for me? Like ambulance, what would theirs be?
the
You
breakdown.
said the overall is 476?
Do you want me to go through that? Mr.
Sure,
Chairman?
go ahead. I mean,
You know what I mean? You said
I know exactly what you're talking about.
476,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So, the 470,000 and change breaks down as, and I'll be happy to give you a copy of this, so you need not.
Is it 470, 246?
It is,
Okay, well, we get the right number then.
But I thought you said
and I can give you the breakdown. It's 217,500 for personnel in the fire department, 5,800 for employee support, 50,290 for purchase of services, 17,150 for supplies. Then we have about 15,000 for personnel in the police department, 8,000 for purchase of service. We have $133,890 on the insurance and benefits. That's the workers' comp, health insurance, unemployment compensation, not workers' comp on, well, yeah, workers' comp
Yep.
on the civilian
Right.
employees, a factor for Worcester Regional Retirement System, how that will pop up. Then we have a little bit from highway and for snow and ice. And I'll just give her this now, if that's okay, Mr. Chairman.
That's fine, Mr. Tangini.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Did that answer your question?
No longer have a conflict with veteran services, right?
There's no conflict.
Right, okay. All right, so I would make a motion
Good
to,
catch, though.
yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah,
make
no,
sure.
good catch.
I don't think this is
So-
for me or library, right?
Right. I
No.
got that. All right, so I would make a motion to accept the budget with the exception of town accountant, senior services, and library.
I see what you're doing. Are we doing line by line, or are we gonna, I mean, how do you
You
wanna?
can do
Well,
the bottom,
the
you can
bottom
do the
number.
bottom line,
This is-
or you can go through it individually. Remember, you only need 2 votes of the 3 to pass any department. So unless there are 2 conflicted out of 1 department, we're fine.
Which is not, but if we do the bottom line, and we all vote yes, then we're in conflict. So if we vote it the way I made the motion, for every department except those 3, and then we'll make subsequent motions for those 3.
That works.
Okay, all right, okay. Okay, I got it. All right, so,
Basically, Doug's, if I understand Doug's motion, it's to approve the amounts as published for each department except those 3 that he excluded for the
That's right.
moment.
Correct.
okay, I have that motion, I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion second, any other discussion concerning this? I see none. Joy?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well.
All right, so now I would make a motion to accept as published the library budget.
All right, motion for the library, do I have a second? I'll second that.
Okay,
Any other discussion? I see none. Doug?
yes?
Julie?
Abstain.
And I vote yes as well. Fantastic, moving on. I need you to do the 3.
I make a motion to accept the town accountant's budget at 149 for FY19. Or am I reading the right number?
Yep.
Well, I'm doing this one.
Yep, this one, and this,
You want all 3?
Just-
yes.
Both together?
This town accountant
And also the
senior-
senior services
Yep,
at 205,750.
so town accountant and senior service, so that's the only 2?
Yes.
Okay. I have a motion for those 2, do I have a second? I'll second that. Any other discussion? I see none. Julie?
Yes.
Doug?
I'll abstain.
And I vote yes as well. Okay, great job to everybody that worked on that process, and the advisory committee too, Jeff. Great job to your staff over there too. I mean, hats off. Really, understood. All right,
So, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
The next item is the warrant for the annual town meeting. I'd like to report to you on a few things that grew out of town council's final review. Article 1
Yep.
and 2 and 3 remain the same
Yep.
as we gave them to you in your packet. Articles 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, remain the same. The question on Article 12, which was respect to the phrase interim work, was addressed. That's no longer of any concern to them.
okay.
Article 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 were fine in the final review.
Okay,
Article 22, with the exception of the figures, which I can report on after you've acted upon those. And 23, those are fine, other than the figures that I'll speak to in a few minutes.
okay.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 had an error in it, and then it referred to the fiscal year 2018 assessment, that's been corrected
Right.
to the fiscal, and it had a $1 error in it. It's 752 instead of 751. 34, and we did make a typographical correction in the citizens petition, Article 39. In the second paragraph, second line, R-E-D-I-O is R-A-D-I-O.
I got you.
It was a typographical error, we believe, on their part, so we've gone ahead and corrected that. So, with the exception of the figures to be included in 22, I don't know if you want to deal with the union contract first, and then we can take the warrant all at once, or how you want to proceed. I probably should have put the warrant approval after the CBAs.
Yeah. Let's do the CBAs.
The CBAs are both within the settlement authority that you granted to me.
Yep.
I'm prepared to go into executive session if you wish to discuss them. Otherwise, as I say, they are as they were presented to you the other evening.
Okay.
Committee's desire.
So they're
Whatever.
not changed from what we discussed
Neither
the
of
other
them
night?
has changed from what we briefed you on the other night.
Okay.
And I have copies if you'd like to look at that briefly, or I'd be happy to
No.
take you into, go into executive session.
No, I'm good. I'm
Are
good.
you, Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
I'd like to go into executive session to review that, or at least review it prior to the
Okay.
vote.
Okay.
Well, I'll second that then.
Okay, I have a motion to go into executive session, and I have a second. So that requested executive session in the Master Law, Chapter 30, Sections 21.3, Strategy, Responsible Collective Bargaining, and Litigation, the AFL-CIO Local 155, 155 Alpha.
And 155, Mr. Chairman.
I said 155 and 155
Oh,
Alpha.
I'm sorry.
I did.
Apologies.
We, I'll take a motion for that. Yeah,
She made the
I
motion.
made the motion,
seconded
he
it.
seconded.
excellent. We will be coming back out of executive session, and we will be continued on with the agenda as written.
Do you want to go across the
Next
hall
door
as
instead of
opposed to?
everybody else.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go across the
Oh.
hall.
You want to go across?
Yeah,
We need to vote.
Julie?
What?
Yes?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well.